All right, Patrick, I think we need to dig into the obvious, which is you were right. I know you hate to hear that. You don't like to hear that you were right. But look at this chart on the price of oil. Patrick, it's been trending up, and you've been saying this for some time now. I thought I would give you a little bit of a victory lap as an opener to this episode because you were right.
I know I was right. Oil's going up. I said it would, and it will continue to rise, I believe. And by the way,
Now,
JG, you were wrong.
well, hold on. 100%. We're going to dig into that because that's not true. But I will say this, though. You've been calling that oil was going to go up. Like, if you look at August 2023, you look at December 2023, if December 2023 was, let's call that the low point, you've been calling about this since like the middle of last year. So you were wrong for 6 months, and now you've been right for 6 months. So are you going to be right or wrong in the next 6 months is the question.
I actually said, going into the second quarter of 2024, we'd start to see oil prices go up. So that's what I got to say about that.
Yeah. So where do you think they're going from here?
They will continue to rise, and I think that, and I don't want them to. By the way, it's not. I don't need to be right. I would love to be wrong in this case, but the reality of it is, with the wars escalating, and there are a number of them, we're going to see oil prices go up, especially given that the Middle East is so full on in all of what's happening. So that's where I see it going.
Well, I just, I hate that you were right, but I got to give you the victory lap when it's, credit due where credit is due. So there you go. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here second, ladies and gentlemen. And you're going to hear it again and again and again because when Patrick's right, Patrick's right. Now, I'm making a list off to the side of all the times Patrick wasn't right, but I'll bring that up on the next episode.
Well, do that, please. I would love to be wrong. It's like interest rates. Everybody's saying there's going to be a couple cuts. I'm going,
nah, I don't think so.
Yeah. All right. This is fantastic. Hopefully, I just love, here's a funny story, Patrick. I was standing at the pump literally like just 2 hours ago, filling up my car, and this gentleman filling up his like Cadillac Escalade or something, peeks over the pump, looks at me and says,
"Good news. It was only $170 to fill this."
That sounds just inflation. And then tucks back around the pump. I started dying laughing.
So imagine, JG, you're $1.65 for gas in Ontario. Here in British Columbia, we're $2.10 a liter, and we have to search to find $1.99, $1.97. So imagine what that gentleman would have said.
Oh, only $225.
I think the answer to this, Patrick, is more carbon tax. Anyways, that's for another episode. We're not going to be talking about this in this episode number 38 of Rein It In. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show. It's going to be an exciting show with lots of things to cover. So let's get into the sticky notes. First and foremost, we have a massive economic overview we're going to be covering today. Lots of charts, lots of graphs, lots of details. So get ready for that. We will be digging deep into inflation. I know everyone's favorite word, but we got some recent data on some inflation, which you guys are really going to love. And then the new homes. Don't forget the federal government promised that they would deliver 3.9 million homes. Are they on track? Are we getting close? Are they going to do it? You're going to find out in this episode. And then we have a variety of other housing data, essentially coast to coast of what's happening in the real estate market. So you're going to get a bit of that update. It's an exciting episode, Patrick. I'm excited to dig into episode number 38.
Welcome back, JG. If you like what you learned here, go to the description below and subscribe for our free Insiders newsletter, where you can also stay up to date for our upcoming events and our courses.